Hello Internet and welcome to LTA Movie Club. My name is Mark. You can call me whatever you want because I haven't done a review yet. Just keep in mind, I have a beard I can throw down. Ask Car Guy, he knows. Movie Club, of course, is when we get together every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, watch an awesome movie or a shitty movie, and tell each other how we thought about it. If you're new to the party like I am, you must not know about Netflix.com/PhillyD, which is how we watch all of these movies for free legally, and you should join the party. Today we're going to be looking at Kevin Smith's new opus, Red State. 3 high school boys answer an online ad from a woman seeking wild sex, only to find themselves trapped by a dangerous fundamentalist cult. Spooky. Now I'm a big fan of Kevin Smith, so I've been following this movie for a long time, but this really surprised the hell out of me. It's under the horror genre in Netflix, but I don't really consider it a horror film. It's more of a, thriller, suspense. I think the horror association comes with the fact that these are all horrible people, and Aben Cooper is one of the worst movie monsters you will ever see on film. Aben Cooper, of course, played by the magnificent Michael Parks, who should at least get an Academy Award nomination for this. He, John Goodman, and Melissa Leo. They should all get nods for this because, well, Aben goes without saying how amazing of a character he made that. I think John Goodman's character, Agent Keenan, was fantastically acted and is the man in the biggest rut of his life. I mean, he was told that he has to kill a bunch of innocent people just to do his job. Oh, another day at the office, just blip, blip, blip. And Melissa Leo, oh my god, she is the most frightening daddy's girl you will ever see. In the midst of the huge firefight, Aben just turns to her and goes, "Oh, can you give me a sweet tea?" Like, that's how I would describe Aben, is just a really tall, cool glass of sweet tea with a little bit of arsenic in it. It'll invite you in, but you won't like what you see. It's creeping me out just thinking about it. While watching this movie, anybody within like a 3 or 4 house radius was probably scared shitless because I kept going like, shit! Fuck! No movie! Fuck you, movie! Because it twists and turns, and all of it is not how you want the movie to go. All of the protagonists die, everybody dies, and all Aben does is go to prison. I don't know if that's appropriate. Fuck this movie, it changed my brain, and now every other movie has to live up to it. I did like, at the end, how when Aben is singing, the guy who says, "Shut the fuck up," is Kevin Smith. I found that really funny. I want to talk about the ending real quick. A lot of people had a problem with it. I didn't, because it was the culmination of this horrible, horrible act, and people thought that it just cutting to, like, a hearing with John Goodman and his superiors was a huge cop-out. Yeah. I think that it just makes everything that happened in the movie that much more horrific because it makes it a much more real situation. Smith said before that one of his original endings that he had in mind was when the huge, horns are coming through, the skies open up, and an angel comes down and smites down all of the members of the 5 Points Church, and then it goes right up to John Goodman's character and goes, shh, and then flies away, and then that's the end of the movie. And while that's awesome and you're like, yeah, heavenly justice and shit, it really doesn't serve the movie as well as this ending does. For as terrifyingly real as this movie is, I really think that anybody who can see this movie should see this movie and learn from it. If you're a film student, there's some really basic stuff. The fact that they didn't use any music until the very end made it so much more tense through some of the most tense, when frickin' Jared's in the cage and he's like, "Get me the fuck out of here!" This was so real and so tense, and you could see these people walking down the street, and we kind of have the Westboro Baptist Church, though they're mentioned and they're like, fuck 5 Points. I think that's kind of funny, and it really helps in separating them. Everybody should go see Red State. Did you watch it? Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. Make sure to tell us all what you thought about the horrifying Red State. And don't forget, the next movie we're watching is Harold and Maude. Please, place your video responses underneath this video any way that you can, which is the one way. That's all you're going to get from me. What did you think, Movie Club?